Good morning from Thorpe Park. It is currently around 8 o'clock. We've got our breakfast in a moment. We're going to head over there and get some food. The day is looking reasonable. I mean, it's still very cloudy, but hopefully the rain will hold off. We've got a lot planned today. We'll be hitting Stealth and Saw, which is over there. So we're going to go get our breakfast. We've got a bit of time after breakfast to chill. We'll let our breakfast go down because the park doesn't open for another 2 hours. But then we still got that fast pass for an hour as soon as it does open, so we're looking forward to that. So let's get some breakfast and get back to the room, chill, get ready, and we'll see you back here at 10 o'clock, raring to go, because yeah, I am already.
So breakfast time is back in the Vibes Bar and Kitchen. It's another buffet. So we're going to sit and eat here. Then we're going to have a bit of chill time before we check out. We'll have 2 hours from now till we can check out. So eat our breakfast, get ready slowly, chill out a bit, and then we feel ready for the rest of the day at the park.
Right, so as we're back in the room, let's talk about last night and the actual sleep that we had last night. All in all, actually wasn't that bad when you were asleep. The only problem is, you are in cabins, they are many shipping containers, so you do hear quite a lot. You're on a flight path from Heathrow, which I think a plane's going over now. So you do hear that, that's not too bad. But when people are walking past outside, it's kind of strange actually, the bed sort of vibrates. Some people like it, some people might not, but all in all, the night wasn't too bad. So once you're asleep, you were fine. Right, so we're back in the park, we just dropped off our bags back at the car. And this wristband now gives us 57 minutes of fast track time. So first stop is Saw. Doesn't look too busy. The park has only been open 3 minutes like, but doesn't look too busy as we speak. Hopefully it's another quiet day. So to talk about how quiet the park was yesterday, when we actually checked back into the hotel, we had to go out and then come back in. You have to go through security again with bag checks. The actual security lady said she'd worked here for years and never seen the park so quiet. Said Colossus was unbelievable. Every time it was a walk on, that's exactly what we did. So hopefully today is exactly the same. Yeah, so unfortunately Saw at the moment is closed. So we're gonna go use our fast track on Colossus. I mean, I get it's only just open, but if it's like this all day, how quiet would this be? What a day. So that's it, first ride of day 2 done. It was Colossus again because Saw was shut. We've actually only got half an hour left of the fast pass, so we're going to head over to Swan, which we didn't get on yesterday. Hopefully squeeze that in, and we're going to try and squeeze the Walking Dead coaster, and we didn't get on that yesterday either. Now, I get it, it's a free fast pass, so if we get on anything really, it's a win-win. But yeah, half an hour, bit of a race. Saw is still shut at the moment. Keep checking it because we can't miss Saw. So it's people that have gone to a lot of theme parks, we've never actually been on a ride where you sat either side of the track. So I think that's the bit that looks most appealing about Swarm. It definitely looks interesting. Looking forward to this one. So if you didn't know, Swarm is basically on its own little island, and the theming around here is incredible. I sort of get the theme of the ride now, called the Swarm, but this place looks absolutely incredible. So I know I said before, we've been to a lot of theme parks, and most Alton Towers we've been quite a few times to Disney and Universal, and the theming over there is always seems to be better than what's here in the UK. But walking around Swarm here, honestly, I'm really impressed. And the ride vehicles look insane, by the way. Right, so we're just off the Swarm, and I'll say you probably agree.
That was my favourite.
That's the best ride here up to now. That is 100% the best ride here. It was nice, it was quick, but whilst you're on it, it's so different to anything else. Having nothing in front of you,
I feel like you're flying.
You do feel like a lot like flying. There's so much space in front of you, so you feel like you're on your own little roller coaster. So we're just on a bit of a rush now because we've got 9 minutes left on this fast pass, and we're going to try and get on the Walking Dead I think we don't really know where we're going. We've got the map gone and we put it into the, it can sort of tell you a walking way, which is quite good. We put it in there, it says 5-minute walk, then we'll have 4 minutes to make it to the front of the fast pass lines. We can still use these fast passes. So I keep saying this park isn't as big as you think. It said a 5-minute walk, I'm not joking, it's probably took us 2 or 3 minutes. The Walking Dead ride is just over here. We nearly got lost then, we nearly went to bloody Darren Brown. We're at the Walking Dead ride though. We don't know too much about it. All we know is that it's an indoor roller coaster, and that's it. 0 minutes, but we've got fast passes, so not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. There is definitely plenty of merchandise you can get here at Thorpe Park. Something for every single ride, to be honest. This is just the shop from The Walking Dead as well, so it's got quite a lot in here. Obviously with it being Oktoberfest, get your German hats. I reckon we'll probably end up leaving with a mug or something, or one of these steins. Definitely want a stein. We're here at Oktoberfest, you've got to buy one, haven't you? Nope. Off The Walking Dead, and we have never seen the series, so all of that was a bit of a surprise to us. There was a hell of a lot of walking to get to the actual ride itself, and a hell of a lot of walking from the ride to the exit, but I think a lot of that is going to be set up for jump scares that are at the Halloween event that they do. The ride itself, if you've been to Florida and you've been on Space Mountain, that's exactly what it's like. It's small, it's fun, it's fast, it's dark. It's actually worth it. It is worth it. And again, there was no queue, so it wasn't too bad. So with it being Oktoberfest here at Thorpe Park, there is plenty to look at. There's all these stands here which are selling beers, donuts, pretzels. Oh, bratwurst on there. Oh, they smell incredible, by the way. And then to the right here, we've actually got a stage set up, and there is a load of shows. Don't start yet, 11:55, but we'll probably watch some of them. I think they're a bit repeated, but we'll definitely hit them. As we were just wandering around the area then around the Rumba Rapids, we noticed that Stealth was running empty, so we've had a look at it, and just as we were walking up to the gate, they just decided to open it up. So yeah, I think it's a pretty fair comment that we are going to try it, as there is currently no queue. You ready for a bit of information on Stealth? Stealth shoots fast, 12 times faster than the average toaster fires bread out when it's finished. That was on the screen at breakfast. But no, if you're interested, so Alton Towers, Rita is 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Stealth is 0 to 80 in less than 2. So yeah, that is quick. With yesterday being such a quiet day, it's given us the opportunity to actually just relax, taking the shows and actually taking some of the Oktoberfest. So, well, people are starting to rock up now, all in the lovely little outfits. And it's time for the show. There's an opening ceremony soon. So I've got my milk chocolate pretzel. And we are surrounded by the Oktoberfest celebrations. So sit back, relax and watch the show.
To be here today. Thank you all for attending our opening ceremony. I am Lena and I am the mayor of Thorpe Park and Oktoberfest. It's so great to see so many people here today. To all the people who I've seen before, welcome back, you look great. And to all the new people who have arrived here today, welcome. Look at you all looking so fabulous.
Been some time since I last checked in. The store ride is still shut. Been on a few little rides. We're going to hit Burger King, or try and hit Burger King, but everything seems a bit overly priced, even though it is a chain. So we've settled on a bratwurst. It was £8, which isn't all bad, seeing as you are in a theme park, and it is obviously a themed time. So Oktoberfest bratwurst, £8, not bad at all. Right, so as you saw, we made it onto the saw ride finally. We actually jumped in the queue when it said 40 minutes because it just opened, but obviously everyone had the same idea. The wait time actually went to 70 minutes. So we give up, bought some fast passes, and we were on it probably, I'd say, about 25 minutes. Was it worth a 70-minute queue? Nope. Now what I mean by that is, I'm not saying that at all that the ride is bad. The ride's actually really good, and I had a few little surprises because I had no idea what was going on, but it just rattled a hell of a lot, so we all come off with headaches, or I did especially. So the ride was good, but the after experience maybe not so good. So that will bring our 2 days at Thorpe Park to an end. As you saw, we finally got on the saw ride, and that was almost like the cherry on the top, as we'd actually been on everything once, if not twice. But our weekend away does not end here. As you can see, we're currently in the car and we're driving over to Leavesden, Watford, because tomorrow we're actually at the Harry Potter studio. So if you want to see that video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. So with all that being said and done, I shall see you in the next one.